Everyone, special thank you to James and Nolens. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm from North Carolina, so I call it New Orleans. This is freeprescriptionlenses.com. Did I pronounce .com? No, okay. All right, I'm being silly. All right, let's try this again. This is freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. I am the licensed optician, barely licensed optician behind the lens today. My name is Seymour Better, but call me Mo Better, because I may be seen Mo Better, looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses when I show you James. By the way, these were bought for him. This by his sweet and loving wife, BB. And these are for Jimmy Hibiscus. That's his her pet name that they have. They call him for fun. On a side note, his real last name is the same last name that the majority of my family have. When they came to through Ellis Island, they shortened their name to what his last name is now. My grandfather, being the rebellious one, is the only one who kept it as the original name. How's that for a fun fact? You guys will never know what it is. Anyway, Jimmy Hibiscus. May I call you Senior Hibiscus? It's getting the RayBan 2298 in color 901. Now, this frame comes in two sizes, 50 and 52. You're seeing in the 50 here. It comes in 4 colors. This is the only solid color, the black. There's a black and crystal. There's a Havana and crystal. There's a gray and crystal, and it varies in price from $191 to $241, depending on the colors and the lenses that come in at this solid color with the RayBan G15 lenses that you will be receiving. Sells for $191. I'll have a link in the description below, as well as at the end of this video, to take you to the website. You can see all the colors and sizes. Now, by the way, okay, it comes with the RayBan fold-over case, RayBan cleaning cloth, RayBan junk mail, because you just don't get enough in your regular mailbox now, so you get junk mail in every language possible, along with your RayBan cleaning cloth. And did I mention you get the original demo lenses? So this is the frame. It's a vintage look. This is an awesome frame. It is the shiny black temple. Actually has the shield, which is the back side of the rivet. The rivet there. They have the shield. Sometimes, well, they did put it on the front. That's the back side of that rivet. So a vintage look. This starts off skinny, gets thicker to what I call the shark fin, and then tapers back down. It has the keyhole bridge versus a saddle bridge that I have on my RayBan 2132 New Wayfarer color 789, which is the great punchline. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 789. But it has the keyhole bridge, so it'll fit just about anybody. What's that? His lenses? He's getting a therapeutic lens. And by the way, how ironic, we're getting a new cleaning cloth that has FL-41 eyewear, which is a brand of frames that I'll be selling for this type of lens. I even take a crystal frame and tint it to this color so it's matching. It gives you a monochromatic look. Am I lucky enough to have one here? Am I lucky enough? Yes. Okay, so here's me experimenting. I apologize with my shipping stuff. So I took an all crystal frame and dropped it in the same dye to try and give it a monochromatic look. But you can click on, we'll have those on the website soon. It's on the cleaning cloth before on the website, but it's FL-41 eyewear. But I digress. So what this is a therapeutic migraine relief lens. Now, I personally customize the intensity amount. Some people have gotten it down to as little as 20%. I can do up to 80% on a sunglass lens, but I did his about 65 because his lenses are non-prescription. BB was telling me that he suffers from migraines, and how sweet of her to get these. Every wife makes their husband's lives so much easier, and I vouch for mine. After 16 plus years, I would not be able to accomplish everything that you guys see in all my videos and everything without my wife. Her official, let me jump back and talk about my wife. Her official job title is toe puller. I'm the dreamer. She's the realistic one. She's a data analyst. But when I'm reaching for the stars, she reaches up, grabs me by the toes, pulls me back down and says, finish this project, then you can start this one. Finish that one, then you can start this one. I would have 15 unfinished projects if it wasn't for her. She's the one who literally keeps me grounded. But his loving wife, BB, got him these. Now, these I did at 65% because, as I was saying, his lenses are non-prescription, 000. These are the aspheric fast tint that I put the therapeutic relief tint on there. First quality water white tintable, as you can see, polycarbonate. So aspheric simply means not spherical. A spherical lens gives you an ugly cosmetic fishbowl appearance. Aspheric just means flatter curvature. Now these polycarbonate lenses are impact resistant. They have 100% UVA and UVB protection, as well as a premium scratch coating built into it. That I applied the tint over. But aspheric, even for those with prescription, it fits in today's flatter curvature frames, giving you a wider field of view. Now in non-prescription lenses, that is completely irrelevant, but for everyone else who gets a free pair of prescription lenses with the purchase of any frame, that does become more important. Now the 65% tint, the reason why I did that, and I reached out to her first, normally the average go-to would be about 50% slightly lighter, those with prescription, so they could still wear them at night when driving or other things. I went 65% because that's where you're going to get the maximum amount of therapeutic relief on a daily wearing schedule. Yes, I can go darker for sunglass lenses, but you may not be able to wear them indoors. Now, I need to do some more research myself. The FL, I'm pretty sure, stands for fluorescent. Now I'm pointing at LEDs, but at one time I had fluorescent lights up there, and those were the original cause of a lot of people with migraines at their jobs, from going indoors to working underneath, from incandescent bulbs to fluorescent. Now these are also for people who have general light sensitivity, photophobia, but what it does miraculously, and Mr. Hibiscus, I would love feedback from you on what it's like when you start wearing these. These are designed, everyone's results vary, but these are designed to not only reduce the intensity, but the frequency of migraines. So it's a calming, soothing effect. I hate to use air quotes, but that's what it is when you put these on. It just brings everything down, and your brain just quiets the noise inside that causes headaches. It's a soothing, therapeutic tint. It's not a fashion tint. It is therapeutic, although I do have one guy who gets it to wear to raves. But honestly, I think he's getting headaches in the morning, the morning after the raves. But he still just likes the color of them. Although he's an air traffic controller and needs them for that too. But all the computer screens he looks at. But Jimmy Hibiscus, I would love for you to get some feedback from you, or just tell BB, have her email me what it's like for you to wear these. Does it reduce the frequency of the attacks, of the headaches, and when you still get them, does it reduce the intensity of them? Jigsaw, who I'll get to in a little bit, my partner slash apprentice, he suffers from migraines. So we know too well. My wife, my mother, it's been a part of my life. Fortunately, I'm exempt because you have to have a brain to have a headache, and that's why. No, I actually have only ever had one in my life, and I was 17 at the time. Before cell phones, I was having lunch with a friend, and I said, I've got to go home. I was 30 minutes from my house. Fortunately, I lived right off the highway, about a half mile from the highway. I told my friend, call my house in 30 minutes and let my mother know that if I'm not home, I pulled over somewhere on the side of the road, that my head hurt so bad. So I can only imagine. That's the only one I've ever got in my life. Knock on wood. So fortunately, Jimmy, I hope this works wonders for you. Anyone else, if you have loved ones that suffer from migraines, just reach out to us. Again, there'll be and one thing I would like to point out, I'm currently the only one on the internet, and yes, I did go to college for this. I'm licensed. I joke around a lot, but I take my work very seriously. I just don't take myself seriously. I am the only person on the internet offering FL-41 lenses in designer frames. I can put them in any of the brands you see: Oakley, Versace, RayBan, Polo, my Christian eyewear, the Divine Nine, Cazal, Goliath, Coach, Moto, American Optical, and of course I'm coming out with my own line of FL-41 lenses for those who don't need a designer frame. I'm more than happy to do that for them, but I think that covers it all. If you have any questions, go to the contact us page of the website and you can email us directly at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. Call Jigsaw, who I alluded to earlier. He's my partner / apprentice. He suffers from migraine, so he'll know all too well what he needs to do to fix anyone else's problem out there. He's a great lens stylist, frame stylist. His number is 919-491-2411. Ask for the red carpet service, which he provides at no charge, meaning just tell him what frame you want, what lens options as you want. He'll build the cart for you in real time. You can use any credit card to check out: MasterCard, Discover, Visa, American Express, HSA Flex cards, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay. Send me some some York peppermint patties and I'll do them for you anyway. But that's my go-to candy bar. But anyway, again, I digress. If you haven't done it already, click on the subscribe button below so you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notified every time there's a new frame and lens combination. And I've not done the FL-41 lens therapeutic relief lenses and RayBan Hawkeye. Leave a question or comment in the comment section below. Either Jigsaw or I will follow up with you. But Jimmy Hibiscus, really, thank you, BB in Nolens, for being so loving and caring of a wife to get migraine relief lenses. She wanted to get these for him earlier, but all things in time, as I've learned with my Christian eyewear collection, all things in time. Things happen for a reason when they happen. It's all part of the bigger plan. But thank you so much for the purchase of the RayBan 2298 Hawkeye, color 901, size 50 for your loving husband, Jimmy Hibiscus.